Hey traders, this is John Howell here from tradinginvestingforyou.com, and in today's video we are going to look at what is going on in the market right now. We're going to look at the Dow Jones Industrial Average, we're going to look at the S&P 500, we're going to give a bit of a recap of what's happening right now in the market. Also, just to let you know that I'm running a brand new live training event. This is all about talking about cash flow strategies, how to read the market properly, how to understand amazing cash flow strategies that most people don't know, and so much more. When you come to this training event, you'll be blown away of the cash flow strategies you can trade the market with, and also the charting techniques, why most people lose money in the markets, and so much more on this training event. I'm only doing this once. I don't normally do live webinars, but I'm doing this once as a free training event to give back. So what I want you to do after you watch this video is click on the link below right now and go to the registration page and click on and register for that free training event. So let's move on now for this educational video here, and this is an update here. Obviously, moving forward, everything I do say here is general advice only. I do not know your personal situation or your personal circumstance, so just take this as just general advice only, and do not buy or sell based on what you've learned in this video. Okay, all right. Moving forward now, we can see here on the Dow Jones Industrial Average, you can see that we at the top here we had a couple of lines that did struggle, right? You can see this line up here. We had this major resistance up here, hitting it around that 13,250 mark, right? Hitting it, and also hitting it here as well too. And then what happened is we started to form this support level. So this support level through here, see how it came bouncing off, and then it broke through, hit resistance, came back up, and now look what's happened. It's broken, bang straight down. So that actual leg here, this leg here now, if I just show you this leg, if we have a look at the sellers, this leg here to me is the start of a significant downward move. Okay, if we have a look at this overall movement, we've had this massive run up, and if we start to see massive buyers come out of the woodwork, like really strong buyers, well then what I've just said is negated. Okay, but if we start to see some weak sellers through here, weak buyers, we've seen some strong sellers. If we get some weak buyers, then we're likely to see the overall market on the downside. Now, let me flick over to the weekly chart here for a minute. I'm going to flick over to the weekly chart, and I'm just going to take everything off the screen because I want to show you something that's actually quite interesting on what's happening on the weekly chart. As we can see here on the weekly chart, what did we form? Let me see if I can bring this in a bit tighter now. There we go. What did we form on the weekly chart? Well, we formed a one top and a double top, right? So we formed a double top here. So when we formed a double top, look where we are right now. One top bounced up, another top bounced up, okay? That's actually a very weak sign there, forming a double top in the marketplace. So if we actually break this level here, see this level through here that we're actually struggling at, this 13,000, maybe 500 level? 12,500? If we break that level, which is also support over here, if I just draw that over here, okay, if I just draw that there, if we actually start to break below that, you can see that this is the significant high over here back in mid 2011. You can see this high here and that high there. That's where we're struggling right now. You can see it went sideways here for a while. Remember, this is a weekly chart too, right? So it went sideways for a while. It bounced off here, it bounced off there, and now this is where we are right now. Are we going to break this level here or not? If we do break that level, then I do see this market coming all the way down to this level through here, which is around about the 12,250 mark as a bare minimum, at least dropping down to that level there, and seeing that moving forward. So as we can see here, right, we're seeing this overall Dow Jones Industrial Average chart seeing a major resistance here. We're still struggling at that level there, and we're not going anywhere, and we're not getting anywhere else. So keep an eye out for that. If we do break, then we're likely to see. If we don't break, then we're likely to see buyers come out of control. But for my liking and for what I see, I think a lot more downside to come. I think the buyers are weak now, and I think the sellers are likely to at least come down and crack it down and start to see a lot more downside movement from there. Okay, now let's quickly go over to the S&P 500 chart here. let's just change this to candlestick so you can actually see that a bit better on your end. And we're looking at this weekly chart here on the S&P 500. Look at this here. We have this high point up here. If I just draw a point across there, we can actually see already on the S&P 500, but this high point up here has indeed actually been negated already. So you can see we're starting to, we did get a bounce here. Let me get this. We had a bit of a resistance over here, then we had a bit of a bounce off there, a bounce all through there, and now we're actually breaking down through there right now, and we're closing round about here. Okay, so that's where we're closing there. We're actually breaking below that level, but we're actually, the thing on the S&P 500 is that we've got that resistance line there, and then if I take everything off the screen, we have this one resistance line through here on the S&P 500. We have this resistance line, this support line, should I say, on the S&P 500. So we have two support lines here that we're actually bouncing off. You can see here that it actually bounced off that level there. So we are right now is the same with the Dow. We're actually at a significant support level, and if we do hold this level, then we're likely to see some upside here. But if we don't hold that level and we start to break down through here, then what I do see is this market coming down to at least this level through here. Okay, which is 12,000, the 12,080 mark. So that's what I see. We're at right now. We're at the 13,500. I know it's a pretty big drop for me to say, but if we do start to get a bit of momentum, we're likely to see 12,080 level. Okay. So I hope this video has helped you out. I hope you can start to see what's happening right now. We are really in a do or die situation. Is the market going to hold here and go up, or is the market going to go down? If we break those support levels, then we're likely to see a bit more momentum on the downside. Okay, that's it for me. I'm out of here. I hope you enjoyed this short little market update. Make sure you click on that link below right now to head over to my live training where I'm teaching you cash flow strategies, stock market patterns, and so much more. This is a brand new live training that I've never done before, and I'm doing it live. Okay, and I'm doing this, and I don't have this plan to do it again. Okay, so make sure you click on that link below. Go check that out. Because on this training event, not like other webinars, I'll be teaching you the exact steps and the exact details. I'm not holding anything back here. You're going to see the systems, you're going to see the strategies, you're going to see exactly how everything works so you can move forward and start to use that, okay? Anyway, this is John Howell here. Hope you've enjoyed this video. No matter what happens, say this to yourselves every morning, every afternoon, every evening, and that is success can be yours if you go claim it. So step up, take massive action, and face your fears today.